welcome to the show. Another personality, another trailblazer, another person who's going through their own lives in order to bring the experience and the expertise to making the world a better place. Entrepreneur TV, powered by Entrepreneur Nation, co-host today by local expert in Toronto, sponsored by Sandler Training in London. Today, I'm meeting somebody from fitness industry. Yes, you heard it right. But that's not typical fitness industry that somebody go ahead and bought a gym and thought it would be a good entrepreneur or a business to run, but the person who truly believe in it, the person who went through the life experiences to make the changes, the person who was a true example of somebody who you know, or you are the person from the childhood, from the weight management, from being bullied, in order to come out and change their lives. Welcome, Alka Sharma.
Thank you so much, Riz. Thank you for asking me to be on your show.
It's an honor to be a show, and I love the personalities like yourself. In order to be that real, authentic you that you went through over there. I mean, off the camera, I was discussing with her, and she shared the story, and I can't wait to share with you why she is in the health industry. Alka, it's time for your story for other people to know.
Absolutely. Well, my journey, pretty much, we all have a journey when we started. And for me, how I got into health and fitness, pretty much what I'm doing, I have a boutique studio. And how that studio came about was pretty much when I was 15, Riz, I was in high school. And as a teenager, I never wanted to go to school. Why? Because I was bullied. And that bullying kept happening every day of my life. And I hated going to school. I would tell my parents, I really don't want to go to school because these two girls were just bullying me constantly. And I didn't want to go to school, and yet I didn't want to go be at home because my parents were constantly arguing. And I thought, oh my God, yes, God, please help me, because I felt I was a misfit. I didn't fit in school. And yet when I came home, the problem was still there. And I thought there had to be something that I wanted to do to turn my life around. And rather than going and looking into the deeper side of us, maybe just giving up on life, I said, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that, because I'm much better than that. And how I turned my life around, I said, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go and walk into a gym where I can be inspired and watch these other fit body people. But you know what, Riz? When I plucked the courage to go into the gym, I thought, wait a minute, this is not for me. Because I would see fit body people and I looked dreadful. But there was a part of me, I wanted to walk back. But then there was another part that said, no, Alka, you are here, you gotta keep going. And that's exactly what I did. And that's exactly what I want to share with people, the audience, is that once you have the courage to find and walk into a gym, there is no turning back. And that's exactly what happened to me. I reached the goals, I was looking great, and yet then one aspect of training led to another aspect of training, which was the world of Latin and ballroom dancing.
That's something totally new.
Yes,
okay.
It is.
So did you saw that? Did you watch that? Do you understand? Isn't it happening in your life? Somebody's going through this, and then they see a sign. When they see a sign, they take courage to break out of that status quo, that comfort zone, and make a revelation, make a new beginning, start a new life. And that's exactly what Alka did. That's a very powerful. I mean, at age 15, you had that courage, that understanding. I need to take charge. I need to change my life. I need to take that to the next level. Wow, that's powerful. I mean, kids, your grandkids who are watching, really take note on it, because this is the time to change it. And if they can, if she did it, she become that expert, and she has a right to say, talks about this fitness thing. So
exactly. And you know what, I just wanted to hone into that, Riz, because you know what, it doesn't matter what we want to achieve in life, but you have to have the courage. You got to have the will and determination to do it. And so find what works with you.
Correct.
And find what you are inspired to do, and just do that. And just do it.
So you didn't stop there. The real thing I'm inspired is that you changed your life. You made that commitment. You stayed dedication, and you become that fitness yourself. You change your body, and that body change your mind. I don't know where that experience happened, but then now fast forward now, you're changing everybody.
I'm changing everyone's lives, because once you begin to find that one part of you that you want to change, so for you, it could be, for me it was, I wanted to change myself physically. And so finding what you want to change, what inspires you, is you have to just go for that and just work at it, and you will find so many other things are going to open up to you, which is what happens. And that is exactly what happened to me. And through the ballroom dancing, is I was on a high, because then I began competing. And then so when I talked about in my early years, I was bullied, and I was lost in that. I was absolutely lost, because I couldn't find me. And through ballroom dancing, I began to find the real me. And I was loving her in all these gorgeous, sexy costumes. I found the true me. And I loved it. And I was Madam Butterfly.
So now the Alka Total Fitness, she is the CEO of that. So that is now helping people?
Yes, so Alka's Total Fitness. So pretty much what we're doing is we are helping thousands of women to take control of their health and fitness. Because your health, ladies and gentlemen, is your number one priority, and we must never ever take that for granted, because we could be working at our jobs and in the business, but what good is making all that money, having the wealth, when we don't have our health?
I know.
And that is so sad.
It's so real. We can see it in there. But you're right. We are in this mundane activities, usual day-to-day lives, that we forget about what is the real, what is the long-term thing in there.
Exactly. So yeah, absolutely. So we must never take that for granted. And so that's exactly what we're doing, is inspiring and motivating other women and my clients. I mean, they just, I love them, because I'm just so happy it worked.
So Alka, I'm not fit, but I'm talking to you and I'm feeling like I need to go to the gym too. But when a person who's not haven't met you first, who they meet, who they see, who this person is, what transpired, what inspired them?
So when people meet me, it is Alka Sharma. Alka Sharma, the founder, CEO of Alka Total Fitness.
Okay.
Because that is my true inspiration. That is my journey. That's where I started for me.
Okay.
And through that, I'm helping so many hundreds of women's lives, and telling them that you have to change your life. And health and total fitness is exactly that.
Is that we can call, is your true motivation on daily basis? You wake up, is that your motivation?
Yes, exactly. So when I'm working in the business, and when I'm tired, but I have a goal and I write it down. Okay, what is it that I want to do? And so when I wake up in the morning, okay, that is the first thing I hit the gym. So it doesn't matter, even if I'm tired the night before, I hit the gym because I know.
That's a true motivation, I would say.
You know what? It absolutely is, because once it only takes that 1 hour, right? You're just working out for that 1 hour in the gym. So what is that 1 hour? It's nothing. So when you work, for me, I mean, for you, it could be you can work out in the evening, in the afternoons, but I like to work out first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Because after I've had a great workout, then I know that's going to start the rest of my day in a very positive, and it's going to be a great start.
Yeah, so, I think to me it's like, one of those that eat the big frog right in the morning, right? Whatever is holding you back, you take that first, right? You take that, yes. You take that first. So Alka, in the fitness industry, if I may ask you as an entrepreneur, what is your biggest success, if you recall? What is the biggest success? What is the biggest life-changing you have done?
So my biggest success is how, through my journey, that I have found, and through my journey, I am now transpiring and transforming thousands of women's lives. And it starts in the studio and across, and I'm just so excited because when I see my clients and I've seen their transformation, Riz, it truly gives me the satisfaction, yes, that whatever I'm doing, I know I'm on the right track. And I was meant to do this.
Yeah, do you remember any particular client that stand out to you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do. One of my clients, she's been with me for the past 4 years now, for the last 3 years.
Okay.
And I remember the first day when she walked in, she lacked the energy. Physically, she was drained, and her face was pale. And she told me, Alka, you know what? I love your classes, and you have a wide variety of classes. But I really want to gain the strength. I want to get toned. And we said, okay, you're in the right place. We are going to help you. We're going to be with you on your fitness journey. So she would come every single day for the class for 8 weeks. She would come. In the 4 weeks or the 6 weeks into joining us as a community, I noticed she was gaining upper body strength.
Okay.
She got the strength. She lost inches from her waist. And one thing that I admired about Mary was that she was dedicated in her workouts, and when I say dedication, she would bring protein shake with her.
Okay.
How many clients would do that? So she was
feeling it already.
She was feeling
right?
it, and she was loving her classes. So she would bring a protein shake. And I thought, wow, this girl is absolutely amazing, and she was amazing, and she got toned. So she got toned, she got the strength, and she was feeling energized.
A new life.
A new life, yes.
That's amazing, that's fantastic. So if I say, what are the three major thing you do at Alka Sharma Total Fitness?
So at Alka Total Fitness, what we do, we're a group class environment, so we just have fitness classes. So these classes are wide. We have a wide variety of classes, from yoga, Zumba, TRX. And for those who don't know what TRX is, it stands for Total Resistance Exercise. It's a full body workout.
Whoa, I've never heard of it.
You might want to try.
Yeah.
We have kickboxing. Yes. And the new class we just started in January, is aerial yoga. Now, a lot of people, Riz, I get questions, is that suspension yoga?
Okay.
And so I just wanted to clarify, which I like to do because for the viewers, because there are two kinds. So suspension yoga is you're on the silks, you like the hammocks, but it has the handles.
Okay.
And what we do is aerial yoga, so you're on the silks, but you're doing more acrobatic poses.
Whoa.
You're doing yoga, but more acrobatic stuff.
I have to see that.
Well, it's fun for me to watch.
Yeah, I bet. Okay. We are going through some major details in it, and I don't want you to miss it, but we have to take one commercial break, and we'll be right back on Entrepreneur TV. Keep watching. We'll be right back with Alka Sharma.
Hi, I'm Stuart LeBaire with Sandler Training in London. I want you to know that this is a paid advertisement for my company, and the purpose of this ad is to generate market share and awareness for my company here in London, Ontario. But once your prospects are in front of you, that's sales. If your company is spending lots of money on advertising and marketing, and you're still missing those selling opportunities that come as a result of those actions, perhaps you should get in contact with us or call sandlertraininglondon.ca.
Welcome back, Entrepreneur TV, powered by Entrepreneur Nation and co-hosted today by local experts in London. And today we have Alka Sharma, the person from fitness industry who has revolutionized herself and then taking the world with total fitness into the new horizon. She was discussing some real good things about fitness, which is quite not understandable to me. I don't know. I'm not expert in that.
You mean typical workouts? Yeah.
Yes, typical workout and all those, the yoga moves. But I wanted to know all about it, and I'm sure you want to know all about it too. But I wanted to ask Alka, with all the successes, with changing people on there, what are your struggles as an entrepreneur?
Well, as an entrepreneur, we all have our own individual struggles. And for me, it was finding the location.
Yes.
Because as we know, the location is everything, and it was. But finding a location, building a boutique studio, and why was it, Riz, that I chose a boutique studio, which was a question that I guess get asked all the time.
Yeah.
So a boutique.
There's so much franchise already, ready-made business. Get it on, get some members in, and you're on it.
So why a boutique studio? Why was it that I chose a boutique studio? Because when I was doing my research, I found that boutique studio, I wanted like smaller class sizes. I wanted where women, they can just come in and not feel judged. So based on that is what I love about it, because it reminds me of my journey, Riz. Reminds me of my journey that first day when I had the courage to go into a gym and I was being judged. And I was being judged, and they were judging me of looking the way that I was looking physically, and they would not allow me to fit in. But my studio, we are non-judgmental zone. We empower and embrace women to really come and have fun. At the end of the day, Riz, that's exactly what it's about. It's embracing who you are. We don't judge you based on your body type. We love you and want to help you to achieving your goals and achieving your health and fitness. That is your number one priority that we take pride in.
So Alka, a lot of people will be listening and watching us. They might ask you, why women? Why women only?
That's a good question. And why women? I mean, men can also go through the struggles and adversity as well. But why women? Because I know my journey and I know the struggles that I had gone through, facing adversity, had roadblocks and challenges ahead of me when I wanted to do something. It was a no, and I was stuck. So, and then when my marriage broke down, I was lost, and I thought, you know what? No woman should ever have to go through what I had gone through. And it was painful because my parents were back home in England and I was here alone. And I did everything on my own to achieving my goals and dreams. And my dream was to build Alka's Total Fitness Studio and embracing and empowering women. That doesn't matter if you're going through adversity. Your life is yours. Hold on to that, and your dream is possible.
Wow. So you can really see a value of changing another woman's life because you can relate to it.
Absolutely.
You can see it. They can see it. Your struggle. You can see their struggle. You can connect with them where their mindset would be.
Yes.
So this is being real, this is being authentic, this is not being politically correct. And I love that fact that when we discuss, we are actually sharing the right thing to you. We're not making it up. We're not sharing something that person wanted to hear, but the real thing.
Yeah, and you know what? That was it.
Thank you, Sharma. Alka, I mean, that was fantastic. I mean, most of the people when we discuss, in the other thing, they always wanted to be politically correct. I don't want to say this, I want to say this. But you're saying totally different.
Yeah, you know what? It's like there's no turning back. And when you know that, the struggle is real.
Yeah.
Which is what they call that. The struggle is real. And for me, my struggle was real. I had no one. I had no one to help.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I had to do it. And when you know you're so strong, when you know you have this passion and desire to really change myself and then to changing others and thousands of women, it is possible, and you have to make that possible.
Yeah, ladies, girls who are watching us today, this is you're looking for inspirations, you're looking for motivation, you're looking for a person who to look after for the change their life. If their body is not as fit as they want to be, they're looking from other people's eyes how they want to be inspired and looked after for. And then if they are feeling desperate in their own personal relationship breaking down, and they said, that life is ending, but no, this is the person, motivation right there, who not only took that challenge to keep moving forward. And the struggle hasn't ended. But there is a light in the tunnel. And then the light is showing up not only to her, but she is bringing other people to that light, and that is Alka Total Fitness. Alka,
Exactly.
what is your next adventure? What is your next month objective? You were showing me some book and then expansion of your business. Can you share with all of our audience what's happening?
Absolutely. I'm just so excited as to where Alka Total Fitness studio, where we are going, because in terms of the studio, so there are two parts. One is the studio aspect. In terms of, we're going to be expanding into introducing so many cool classes.
Yeah.
So one of the classes is going to be P90X. That's going to be coming.
Well, that's a tough one. I tell you.
You've done that, Riz?
Yes.
Yeah. You've got to talk to Riz then.
I'm just the person who's participated. I'm no expert in that.
And so P90X is coming, and then we're going to be...
Alka, we were doing all that, serious talk about this fitness, but I wanted to put you on some fun part of there. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So I asked all the business owners and entrepreneurs who they are connected, who they are dependable, who they can pick up the phone and call. I know this is a busy life, and we may not be able to connect with all the people, but it is very important to have that network of people who you can depend on. So I give you 1 minute, and you have the option to call 3 people. If first person picked up, and that's good. If not, we can go to second or third one. All you have to do is say hello. I'm at the Entrepreneur TV show. Say hello to my host, Rizwan, and that's all.
Perfect.
Ready? Your time starts now.
All right. Okay.
All right,
Looking at it's okay.
She has the phone ready.
I have the phone. Yes.
Yes. And I know people are busy. I know this would be on the weekend and in the afternoon that you don't need to pick up the phone as a business, but still, who do you know? What do you know? And how do you connect with the people?
Hello, dear Alka.
Hi there, honey. Hi, how are you? Honey,
I'm better.
Good. I'm just calling you from Entrepreneur TV. Say hello to my host, Rizwan.
Hello, honey.
Hello.
How are you? Thank you for picking up the call. You were the person who we can depend on. That's the test we were doing to Alka, and you passed.
You passed the test.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
no
honey.
problem.
Okay, thank you, my darling.
Oh, okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Okay,
That was
good.
fun.
That was great.
Yeah,
yes.
see, you passed. Yay!
Yay!
The next part is that I
Well,
asked
you know, sorry, they do say third time is a charm.
Yeah, third time is a charm, exactly. Now the next part is that I typically ask you some rapid fire questions that are, you know, that three choices in it. Let's see which one you pick, right?
Yes.
One of my typical question is, I ask everybody because that truly shows me that the power of money, right? You win $1 million, who are you going to spend on? You spend on yourself, you spend on somebody who you love, or you're going to spend on charity?
I would spend it on myself. Why? Because when you have the money is the power, money is the wealth that you attain, you have that. So it's going to be for me, it's going to be for my family, and I want to help them through their, you know, healthcare. So yes, absolutely, I will spend it.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, it is. That's being real, right? And that's the whole purpose behind it. So you are on a plane, you have one seat available. There's three people come by and ask you, can I sit up there? Who do you give the seat to? One is Trump. Another one is Justin Trudeau. And number three would be somebody from the fitness industry.
I would give it someone in the fitness industry because that is truly someone that I can relate to. So if it's someone that's Jillian Michaels, for most of you who know Jillian Michaels, she is my idol. And she was the one that I looked up to when I did my research for getting into the industry. She was the one. So Jillian Michaels is my go-to woman. You might know about her. She was the trainer on The Biggest Loser.
Yeah.
So she was my idol.
If you're watching us,
yes,
this is your biggest fan. Still talking about you.
Yeah. So.
Folks, if you are watching us, you actually saw or must have observed that where I was going through. I asked her some random questions, and every time she actually went back into the fitness industry. That tells me a lot. The person is fully vested into her passion. That passion is the fitness industry, and that passion is bringing the good in other people's life. And that's truly powerful to me. Alka, it was fantastic. I mean, I know you didn't knew that, but that's how was my intention right there. So we are about an ending of this our show, but I want to ask you, how do you want to be remembered? What is your legacy?
So the legacy that I want to be remembered with is that I helped empower women to take control of their health and fitness, because truly that's where it starts, is embracing your body, is embracing the beautiful you, embracing the beauty that we all have inside of us, that God created. So why not embrace that and fall in love with that? Because you know what, Riz, we need to fall in love, and fall in love with our bodies rather than punishing it. So I'm truly, I'm 100% on that you have to embrace what we are given, that beautiful you. And so that is my legacy, that I want to be remembered, that I inspired thousands of women to take control of their health and fitness.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that, be honest, isn't that natural that you want to have a better body, better mind that will be able to lead you in a bigger and better world? So with that, we're going to end this show, and we want to thank you, Alka, for being our show.
Riz, thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be on your show.
It was amazing. It was amazing to walk you through, follow your lead, and learning your story and seeing how you are making the difference.
Exactly. It's just following that light, you know, your path and your light. And just see that. And
this is exactly what we do at the Entrepreneur TV, is bringing the stories to the people to have that light out there. Entrepreneur TV and the Entrepreneur Nation, which is a networking group throughout Ontario, is bringing all the businessmen together, giving a platform to connect, and local experts, people building on community. We all trying to help each other in collaboration in bringing the best of everyone. And that's what I love. Keep watching Entrepreneur TV. Until next time, with a new story, with a new business, with the new inspiration. Entrepreneur TV.